but we're out in the sticks, so to speak, and well, out here it's kind of isolated. We only have, say, 50 people that live here in the community, and you know, you get to know people really well, and sometimes it's nice to have a fresh face come in that you can, you know, bounce your problems off of instead of, you know, your neighbor that's heard all of them forever.
Covering an expanse of over 33,000 square miles on Alaska's southwest peninsula lies Bristol Bay. The scattered villages of the area are hundreds of miles apart. Life here, for some, carries with it a sense of isolation, a sense of seclusion.
Cessna 902-105, Dillingham Radio, roger. Dillingham Airport Advisory, wind 030 at 21, gust 29er. Favored. Roger, Father, have a good flight.
King Salmon Ground, this is Cessna 92105 at the east ramp with information Tango. Request taxi takeoff going to Dillingham.
I enjoy my work, and then being able to fly along with it is, you know, to go to work flying is really a great thing. Maybe more reflective, more prayerful. And every once in a while, something happens that makes you think about eternal things more than you've thought of in the past, because it's not an easy place to fly.
Turning base 2105, Dillingham altimeter 2924. Clarify you have the flight precautions for your route of flight. He's very professional. He's a good pilot. He's a very good pilot. I enjoy working with him. I enjoy his business on the radio. He's quite a character. He's quite jovial. He's very refreshing to have.
Cessna 92105 passing overhead for a left downwind and landing towards the east. Cessna 92105 left downwind landing to the east. 5 left base landing east.
I'm an Eskimo, and I've lived here for over 40 years. And then I enjoy having Father Kelly come down to hold Mass for us, as we don't get to have Mass that often. It's been about almost 2 years, I guess, since we haven't had Mass. You know, sometimes when you're depressed, it helps you a lot.
It's desolate out here enough, you know, and it's without any kind of spiritual, you know, or going to church or having anybody to talk to, you know, from the church, it'd be pretty difficult.
And he wants to share
share his inner life with us.
I like flying, I like being a priest, and it's just marvelous to be able to put the two together and to serve people in remote areas who are very happy to have somebody come in and say Mass for them and baptize their children, marry them, do all the things that a priest does in other places. It's just that where other priests perhaps go by car, by automobile to a mission, I have to go by plane. And it's a very thrilling and exciting and wonderful thing. You see the beauty flying and the animals and all that. It certainly reminds me of God in nature and God in our fellow man and the Holy Spirit working through all of these endeavors that I'm doing and seeing people change their lives, not because of me, but because of the relationship to God and to the Spirit and in the Eucharist. And it's a very great gift. But I try to find out if there's any Catholics there or any who were Catholics in the past, and if so, then I try to meet them.
Father Kelly, good morning. This is Paula Niemeyer. I'm having a little bit of problems and I feel like I need some counseling. I would appreciate it if you could give me a call back whenever you get in, or if you could stop by later on this afternoon or this morning. If you can call me, my number is 246-6178. Thank you. I appreciate your help. God bless you. Bye-bye.
Okay, thank you. God bless.
Seat. Sweet. Father Kelly's presence here, I think, has been a real blessing to the community and given his guidance and love in the church and in the members of the church. And I think it's been a real help to the people in the community to have him to rely on and to go with our problems and talk to about any problems that we have. So we haven't had a pastor here in several years.
Seven sacraments, confirmation.
By serving others, you learn more about yourself too. You learn more about God. You see how God has touched other people and how he has come into their lives and just makes you a better person. It's a wonderful binding, community building thing that we have.
The resurrection renews the whole
And people
world.
appreciate us. And people are, I think, touched by the outreach of the church.
Father Kelly's pioneering spirit has provided a constant presence for the church in a region both vast and remote. He visits 13 different mission stations each month, and in all his labors, Father Kelly receives the full support of his pastor, the Archbishop of Anchorage, Francis Hurley.
One of the advantages I had in coming here as Archbishop was the fact that I am a pilot myself and had the opportunity to fly personally to most of the areas that Father Kelly goes to now, not to all of them, but to most of them. So not only did I get an appreciation of the people, but I got appreciation of what flying is in this part of the world.
William Jackson.
Each year, at the beginning of the commercial fishing season, Father Kelly joins in an ecumenical celebration, a blessing of the fishing fleet.
Gordon Hilster.
God, we delight in the season. Your warming sun, potatoes in the garden, and fish in the net.
And a greater thrill is being able to share the Spirit and the Eucharist and our religion with people who maybe have never known anything about it, or those who have been Catholics all their lives. And that gives me a great feeling of satisfaction, and it's good for my prayer life. It's good for my spirit. I enjoy it. So that's all I need. I'm happy in that. I feel fulfilled as a priest.